Today's item on the to-do list is the rear brake light harness. Got to get that done. When I got my car, it didn't include the rear brake harness from the engine bay out to the taillight housings. So Juan Carlos was kind enough to send me the harness from his parts car. And then here's the condition of the harnesses. These are the connectors that are important that made up with the ones that I repaired earlier in the engine bay. So I'm just going to clean it up. It looks like there are some cut wires, so we'll determine what goes where. I have looked at the flow diagrams. And I've taken some notes here for all the different colors and the marker locations and stuff, so I should be able to figure that out. This is just soap and water to get some of this dirt and grime off here, and a nylon brush. Just using a tiny bit of silicone oil on the connectors, just to keep them, just to really clean them and kind of rejuvenate the rubber a little bit. Just using a little bit of electronics contact cleaner here inside. This is the end cut off a Q-tip, and these are some plastic stocks on these. So I don't want to damage the plating on the contacts. I'm just trying to, clean it a little bit. Because this is from a parts car too, it was left unconnected, and so there's dirt in here. So I'm just trying to clean most of the dirt out. And then I also have a mating connector that I cleaned a little bit. I'm just putting a little dielectric silicone grease on these contacts, and then I'm just going to cycle it in a few times. And they're cleaned up to the point now where I think it's reliable contacts and I can actually see the colors. So now I'm going to try to find out, which wires go where and which wires might need to be repaired. Okay, so going down the list, there's a gray and red. This is the left stoplight. Or, these harnesses are the same left and right. So, this is for the stoplight, for left and right. The black and white is for the turn signal. So there's black and white on that one. And then the rear side markers are the gray, red. And then the backup lights are gray, brown. For both, gray, brown. And then the license plate lights are just gray. So I'm not sure, I'm guessing these are the license plate lights, but I am not sure. And then I'm not sure what this wire is too. These could be the license plate lights because this does look like it's gray. Let me try to peek in there. This is cut right there as well. So this wire is cut on both sides. So these I think might be for the license lights. That's gray and brown inside. So it looks like I don't have license plate lights. I'm not sure what these are for. And this is really high temperature wire, so the coloring on it is different. This is like white red. It's really hard to see the color on that. And this has a broken heat shield on it. This is probably routed really close to the muffler, so that's why it has this extra heat protection on it. I can get some new heat protection for it. Now my car, it doesn't have the stock license plate lights anyways, so I'm gonna have to manufacture or create some kind of lighting for the license plate just to be legal. But for now, because I just want to do a first drive, I'm not super worried about it. So it'll be great to mark these wires as license plate wires. And then I'm going to go back to the diagrams and look to see what these are for. This very well could be for the sender on the oil tank. It might be an oil tank sender. I'm not sure on that. It looks like white red. So if any of you know what this high temperature wire is for, just let me know. This is just a little bit of degreaser. I'm going to replace some of this unraveled tape on this and then put it in the car. Just want to make sure the tape sticks well, so I'm going to get all the grease off of this that I used to clean it with. So here they are, all ready to go in the car, cleaned up and hopefully functioning correctly. I'm going to put this one on the passenger side because I think this might be for the oil tank. So I'm going to put that on that side. This side has been cut. I don't know, if it's just not used. Looks like this side might have been coiled up in the past. So that's what I'm going to do. And everything I need is here except for maybe this wire, which is for the license plate lights. So here in the back of the car, this is the connector that I restored previously. And then right back here is the hole that it mates to. So this length is right. I'm just going to take the end of this guy and just jam it through that hole. It's like a fit grommet. And then that'll make the connection right there. You get a little bit of that oil too. All right, that's connected. And then right where you need it, these will connect to the back of the housing. And then this wire, I'm going to check the length up to where the sending unit is. This is a pretty large diameter, so I need to find a place to put that. Yeah, I'm not seeing a stud where this would attach to, other than right here to the taillight housing. I mean, it could go right here, or it could go, like on this side, it could go where the oil tank bolts into. So I'll look for a good ground for this. Maybe I'll look at some diagrams and see if I can determine where that would attach. Okay, there we go. There's that connection right there. I just got that plugged in. Now there is some tape that goes on here too, just like I wrapped up on the other one. But I'm not going to put that on until I get the lights fully functional, just in case I need to troubleshoot the wire colors. So another item off the list. 37 left to go out of 39. Let's keep up the momentum.